Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Leaders of Asia. We have with us today Dr. Mohammad Khaled, Safe Digital Thought Leader. In this segment, we are going to talk about digital thought leader and supporting CEO agenda as a transformative CIO. Whitepage International has selected Dr. Khaled as one of Asia's 100 power leaders in technology 2022. He's a strategic thinker, global mentor, and advisor for international companies, international technology vendors, public shares companies with proven leadership and organization skills in empowering high performing technology teams. He has extensive experience in corporate development, including establishing, revamping, growing business and transformation, in addition to driving strategic initiatives and partnerships. He has worked at several mega organizations, government, semi government, and private, including G42, Dark Matter LLC, and Abu Dhabi Police. Dr. Mohammad Khaled is the member of the Board of Advisors at Abu Dhabi University, the British University in Dubai, and others. In his current experience, he's leading large cross-functional teams to build strategic projects and initiatives on all various sectors, including critical infrastructure, enabling cybersecurity, artificial intelligence for business-critical platforms for the public and private sector. He's driving strategy and deployment for AI, cloud, and big data analytics solution projects to digitize services, accelerate smart and safe nations transformation, and support the efforts of critical infrastructure owners and operators to manage risks and achieve security and resilience. Hello, Doctor. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much.
So I wanted to talk to you about in today's digital world where privacy means a lot to people also, and sensitive data is stored digitally for all of us. So it's also same for organizations, and hacking has become very common. We have had many episodes of hacking recently also. So what are the new cybersecurity or security implementations that you have carried out in the past 1 year to safeguard your organization?
Actually, first of all, thank you very much for this introduction and hosting me today to be interviewed at your esteemed organization. If we would like to talk about projects, it's not a matter of a project, it's a matter of a journey. It's coming from the initiations, from the concept itself, from correlations between the business requirement and the IT requirement in order to accelerate the futures and executions. Once we're talking about the security is the responsibility of everyone. It's not a matter of responsibility of the CISO himself or the security team, where it's a responsibility from all the levels of the corporate, nation, and the society. Because I believe on one thing, one corporate is being impacted or compromised, it has the impact on other corporate or other sector. So we have to make sure that this security is being measured, implemented correctly across all the verticals, from people, from process, and technology. Talking about projects on specific about the cybersecurity being taken into place, I'll take it from different perspective, where a demand right now it's been increased from integrations between the IT, OT, or industrial control system and the IT organizations or IT setup actually. That's been raised during the pandemic, especially once you required a site with unmanned solution. You don't want people to be on place where you need to manage the work remotely in order to make sure the business continues with resilience, efficiency, without human interactions in order to protect the people from the COVID during that pandemic. Once you start the integrations between the IT and OT, it's require a lot of efforts, policy being implementations, technology to be adopted, to make sure the integration is working properly without compromising the critical infrastructure. These integrations assume there is one failure down. That means all the sites will be down, especially in nuclear power plant, oil and gas, energy sector, airport, because those organizations working on industrial control system or the OT network. So assume that's been compromised, or you're putting certain policy on the IT based on the IT infrastructure. It will be applicable, it will not be applicable. So this is one of the most challenging part, which is require everybody to work on it collectively from the engineering level, from the team leading level to the executive level and to the stakeholder level. So if you're talking about this one from the security perspective, security here is coming from correlations effort, everybody working together to make it success. If you want to take it down, how we implement it and how we structure it and how we take it down, we work it from the team level, from the engineering level. Engineering level, they have their own experience different from the IT experience because they are working on the ICS or the OT environment. So for example, if you put a 5 password attempt wrongly on the OT level or in the industrial control area, that leads to disaster. Who know it more? The engineering. That's why we have to work with the engineering first before working with the security team from the IT and the OT level. All of us working collectively together to make it resilience corporate infrastructures.
So, I just want to know if, how did you handle a very recent challenge or a conflict, and how did you resolve it?
Conflicts will never be resolved. It's a statement I like always to put it on table. Conflict will never resolved unless everybody sitting in the same table and everybody feeling they are responsible to that journey of the success or journey of failure, because either to fail or pass. As I told you from the beginning, security is everyone's responsibility from the all level of the corporate, even from the, let's say, security guard on the building to leadership of the corporate. One more point I want to add it here, the alignment. The most importantly, once there is an alignment, once everybody became there, if it became to know that everybody responsibility, so now here the alignment, and everybody understand that the ending process from certain process at the beginning a process for different business unit or different corporate. So it's everybody responsibility is like a chain. So we have to make sure it's being secured, aligned, everybody having the same object, and always to be in the same page.
Great, great. Those are some good points to know. But talking about the future, what is your strategic plan for your current IT organization for the next 1 year, and how have you helped move the business forward for your organization?
It's difficult questions to answer. At the same time, I consider it very easy to answer. It's like an answer for the previous questions, how we manage the challenge. The minute we are able to manage the challenge and all of us became in the same page at the same time, everybody became understanding that if the success is everybody's responsibility and security is everyone's responsibility. So here we'll be able to plan for the way forward because everybody feeling this is their own success. And it's like not only what's own, it's a team success and everyone's success as well, if you take it from individual level or from the team level. How to take things to the different level. Here we have to make sure that we are doing the, make sure that the process within the corporate is being intersected and interlinked. Because the success of the digital transformations, it's based on the seamless transformation and the seamless journey and the seamless steps of the services from individual, from the corporate, from the entities, sectors, and from the end user by themselves. So here we have to make sure that our processes is being integrated. My beginning a process is the ending a process of someone to make sure is being integrated. Delegation of authority is being reviewed and maintained, and that's give me resilience to adopt any situations, resiliency to adopt any changes that could be occur within the nation level, corporate level, business level, merging, acquisitions. You never know what's going on in the corporate, especially after the COVID right now. Everybody looking to reduce the cost and maximize the efficiency. So that we have to be ready and resilience to adopt that changes. And that's coming from the people awareness, coming from the maintaining the process review, and the most importantly, the public-private partnership with our vendors, being technology up to date, to know what's going on the market and listen to the best practices from the other governmental, private, or semi-governmental within nation level, local level, and international level.
Thank you so much for enlightening us on the topic. But now it's time for my final question for you. How do you feel about getting featured in Asia's 100 power leaders in technology?
Actually, it's an honor. At the same time, it's a challenge. So always you have to keep maintaining this one for future success and future, let's say, improvement. Because now you are on the picture right now, so you have don't have step back, or you have to relax. Number two, it's like a motivations for me to cascade it down to another generations, to cascade it down to people who will be on this positions for in the future or in the near future, because we have to lift them up to give them all the support. At the same time, we have to work in more agile, innovatives for everyone's success. It's not my success, actually. It's a team success. It's everybody who worked with me, everybody who supported with me, from parents, from the early stages, from my mentors, I've been working with them, and from colleagues, and from the society as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. And to everyone, see you on our next segment. Till then, take care.
Thank you very much.